the echo of the cave, and the journey of a lone messenger. Once upon a time, in a world engulfed by turmoil, a fleeing couple desperately sought refuge from the calamities of their age. Their quest led them to a hidden cave, a silent sanctuary beneath the world's roots. The pregnant woman and her companion lived in fear and hope, surrounded by the protective shadows of the cave that became their new home. The reasons for their exile were woven with tragedies and secrets. Perhaps they were fleeing a devastating war or relentless persecution, the details lost in the cave's echoes. Isolation in this underground haven offered a fragile safety, but also a prison of solitude. Days merged into nights under an almost palpable veil of darkness, their low voices echoing against the walls as if to remind them that they were not yet forgotten. In the cold, damp shadow of the cave, a child came into the world. It was a joy tinged with melancholy, for shortly after, disease ravaged the weakened bodies of the parents. Before their last breath, they wrapped their child in desperate love, whispering stories of the surface, stars, and a world they would never see again. The echo of their voices faded as the child grew, alone, learning to survive in the darkness that had swallowed his first protectors. Years passed, and the child, now a teenager, discovered the secrets of the cave. He learned every crevice, every underground water source, every colony of creatures that shared this dark world. He was nourished by luminescent mushrooms and small river fish, and educated by the echo of his own footsteps in the endless labyrinth. Over time, the cave walls spoke to him. They told stories shaped by dripping water, taught him the patience of stones, and the resilience of the unending flow. In silence, he found ancient wisdom, learning lessons that could only be taught by nature itself. At the age of adolescence, an unexpected light struck his gaze when a ray of sunlight accidentally pierced the cave's enclosure through a new fissure. Dazzled and curious, he followed this beam, discovering for the first time the passage to the outside. An inner force, perhaps the distant echo of his parents, pushed him to explore beyond the familiar shadows. Leaving the safety of his underground world, he was greeted by the dazzle of day and the vast expanse of nature. Each blade of grass, each breath of wind was a symphony of new sensations. But this world was also full of unknown threats and wonders. He learned to navigate among the trees, to listen to the language of animals, and to be wary of other humans who saw him as a stranger with strange ways. Through his travels, the adolescent-turned-young man compiled the lessons learned from the cave and the land. He spoke of the dangers of forgetting, the importance of remembering our roots, and the necessity of living in harmony with nature. His message was simple yet profound, inviting reflection on our own existence and the connections that bind us to the earth. His periodic return to the cave became a pilgrimage, a reminder of his origin and purpose. Each time he spoke, those who listened could not help but feel connected to something greater, an invisible thread weaving together all forms of life. This story, like many others on our channel Tales and Mysterious Adventures, invites you to explore the depths of your own existence, to listen to the whispers of your personal history, and to seek light, even in the darkest places. Stay tuned for more tales where mystery and adventure await you at every turn.